Guests today aren't just booking beds. They're booking experiences, Instagrammable corners, and ultra-fast Wi-Fi. I'm going to unpack the modern guest mindset and the evolution of vacation rentals so you can meet expectations and boost your 5-star reviews. Hey there, amazing viewers. If you enjoy our episodes, don't just hover around. Dive deeper. Hit that subscribe button like it's the key to a treasure chest of vacation rental knowledge. And ring that bell like you're summoning fun directly to your screen. Subscribe, ring, and let's keep your adventure rolling. So let's look at the evolution of vacation rentals. What hosts need to know today. The vacation rental game isn't what it used to be. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you've been in the trenches for a while, you've probably noticed the shift. Tech keeps changing, and let's not even start on the dance we do with algorithms and booking platforms. But here's the thing. Staying stuck in 2015 strategies in 2025 is like trying to win a Formula One race in a lawnmower. If you're feeling like the industry is speeding up while you're still finding reverse, you're not alone. This episode, I'll break down what's changed, what still works, and how to adapt without pulling your hair out. I'm going to talk about guest expectations, tech tools worth your time, and how you can still offer warm personal stays in a world that seems to worship automation. All right, let's get started. Your guest expectations have changed. Not long ago, leaving a bottle of wine and a handwritten note on the kitchen bench was enough to score a 5-star review. Now, if your Wi-Fi can't handle Netflix streaming while someone Zooms their boss, you might be in trouble. Guests today are savvy. They stayed in dozens of Airbnbs, followed #travel goals on Instagram, and probably own their own portable espresso machine. They expect quick communication, hotel-level cleanliness, and listings that look and feel like the real thing. Here's a quick example. A friend of mine recently rented a gorgeous coastal home for a family gathering. Everything looked great online, but when they arrived, the dedicated workspace turned out to be a bar stool with a view of the toilet. Not great. The host got a 3-star review despite everything else being spot on. Why? Because expectations weren't just missed, they were steamrolled. Here's a tip. Audit your listing. Does your actual space match your online description and photos? If you're not sure, ask a brutally honest friend to book a night. You might owe them dinner for their feedback. Tech isn't optional. It's essential. If you're still doing everything manually, booking, communication, pricing, you're leaving money on the table and adding years to your life expectancy and stress. Dynamic pricing tools like Price Labs or Beyond can help you stay competitive without playing guess the rate every weekend. And communication tools like Hospitable and OwnerRes can make messaging smoother than a fresh jar of peanut butter. Now, I know some hosts get nervous about tech. Believe me, I've helped plenty of folks who still write check-in instructions on Post-it notes. But once they gave automation a try, the relief was written all over their faces and in their guest reviews. Personal touch isn't dead. It's just automated with better timing. Cleanliness isn't just a standard. It's a marketing tool. It used to be that clean just meant there was no toothpaste in the sink and no mystery smells in the fridge. Now, your cleaning game is practically your brand. I've seen this shift accelerate after 2020, and it is still holding strong. Guests don't want just clean enough. They want, I can eat off this toilet lid clean. Your cleaner or your cleaning checklist is as vital to your reputation as your location or your price. One missed spot and bam, review bombs away. Here's a quick tip. Leave a "we triple checked this place" checklist visible for your guests. It builds trust. Design and vibe are now deal breakers. Let's not beat around the bush. Your place needs to look as good online. Scrolling guests don't book based on proximity anymore. They book based on how your rental makes them feel. Does it say cozy mountain hideaway or forgotten furniture warehouse? Your furnishings and decor don't need to break the bank. They need to feel deliberate. If you're using hand-me-downs from your aunt's 1997 garage sale, it might be time for a style refresh. Ask yourself, would I want to post a selfie in this room? If not, neither will your guests, and that affects your bookings. Trust is now the new currency. Let's be honest. With all the scams, AI-generated reviews, and shady listings floating around, trust is everything. That means being honest with your listings, quick in your responses, and visible on your reviews. Respond to negative reviews without sounding robotic. Share a bit of yourself in your About the Host section. It doesn't have to be a full autobiography, just enough to remind people that there's a human behind the listing. A little tip? Record a short welcome video. Let guests see and hear you. That face-to-face, even if it's pre-recorded, creates an instant connection.
Imagine this. A guest walks into your vacation rental and their eyes light up. They take in the perfect blend of comfort, style, and care, and they know they found something special. But getting there, that's the challenge. That's why we created Start Strong, building a successful vacation rental from the ground up. This course isn't just information. It's your blueprint for creating a rental that stands out and sells out. Transform your vision into reality. Click the link to learn more and start your journey to success today.
Flexibility and ability are your superpowers. The host who thrives are the ones who treat their business like it's always evolving. They test new things. They listen to feedback. They keep an eye on trends without becoming obsessed. Think of it like driving through a rainstorm. The ones who pull over and wait it out might avoid stress, but they don't get far. The ones who slow down, adjust, and keep moving, they reach their destination, even if it's with the wipers on full blast. Are you still running the same playbook from 5 years ago? Now let's pause here. Be honest with yourself. Hosting should bring joy, not just job lists. Get the 7-day vacation rental jumpstart download. 7 bite-sized steps to a rental guest's rave about without burning out. Get your copy now. You can find a link in the show notes. Are you still relying on strategies that worked before COVID? What's the one thing you've actually updated in your rental business in the past 6 months? Drop your answer in the comments. Here are the 5 key takeaways from this episode. Guests have leveled up. Big time. Tech isn't a luxury. It's your lifeline. Cleanliness is your brand, not just a chore. Design isn't about luxury. It's about feeling. Adaptability is the only consistent. Running a vacation rental isn't just a job. It's a lifestyle choice that asks for energy, heart, and a sense of humor after that last-minute check-in. Yes, you work hard, and yes, your house will sometimes feel like a public space. But if you're someone who finds joy in creating meaningful experiences for others, this could be one of the most rewarding journeys you could ever take. So what do you think? Could you thrive in the beautiful chaos of vacation rental life? If you're curious about running a short-term rental or expanding into multiple properties, check out our course, Mastering Vacation Rentals. Start, manage, and thrive in the rental business. It's packed with tools, strategy, and support to help you build a thriving, flexible income stream. Whether it's one suite or a small empire. Let your next step be the right one for you, your family, and your future guests. And that wraps up another episode of Vacation Rental Resolutions. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and share with your friends. Remember, every successful host starts with a dream, just like yours. Stay inspired, keep learning, and make your vacation rentals shine brighter than ever. Join us again next week for more gems. Until then, happy hosting.